Right. I'm just gonna press the button. We're gonna go live. It's gonna be
Christian
episode 26, and Christian gets to hear that the title is Graeme thinks this is a dream. He is wrong.
Now, don't worry, we're just going to remove the part of your brain that makes you a Christian. It'll be all over soon. I'm Dr. Atheist.
I don't think
Who's
that's
that dude?
one part of your brain.
Which dude?
Unless the human brain has like has like a Christian center.
The
Like it's a
dude below either Via or this Via. I don't know which Via this which is which.
It's the other lumen.
Yeah, Nasty Lumen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if
Which
you're
Via
referring
is
to
this?
this boy. That
Are
is
you-
the other lumen.
So this is new nice Via, and this is
Yes,
No,
this
this is
Evil
the one
Via.
that you've known all along. She just has actual
Wait a
artwork
minute.
now.
I forgot.
Ooh,
I'm
I have
not.
to zoom in.
I'll make it bigger. I forgot. I'm not the DM on that screen.
Oh, nice.
Andrew, the whole version is off to the side under Via art
Where
because
is it?
that's a cropped version.
Yeah, it's
Can
really
you just throw it into the chat or something?
brilliant.
But-
Oh,
There you go, Andrew.
Okay.
Make that big.
Make big.
Ah,
it's really nice art.
What we're making big?
On
Did
the
you make
Roll
that?
20.
Oh, no.
No,
I'm sorry, roll
I
20
commissioned-
is not showing me
I
anything.
commissioned it.
oh, that's pretty cool. I love the little Via owl bear. That is
Yeah.
adorable.
There's a
Yeah.
tiny old bear, there's Via, and there's the weird starry one. And
It's the story form. That's when she uses that wild-shaped story transformation thing. But I
never
only wanted like a
commissioned that.
headshot of that.
I never commissioned character art. I
If-
probably
if
should
you
start
were
doing that.
If you were to commission character art, which character would you pick? My choice was I'd probably pick Lumen, but at the end of this campaign, when he's got all of the weird shit that he acquires, he's already acquired a bunch of weird stuff.
I mean, most weird shit character that I have is probably Thingy-majig. I forgot his name, even though it's short. There.
Dare. Oh,
Dare's
yeah,
a good
Dare.
boy,
Dare
though.
Dare would be
We-
great. You could get all the different forms of Dare as well.
Because my Hero Forge basically has, like, if you open up the list view of all the things that you made, it's like 4 or 5 lines of different versions of Dare.
Sure. I mean, I kind of went the opposite way with regards to like the philosophy of commissioning a character because Via is the second one I've commissioned. I also commissioned Cold from the Friday game, and even though that Cold, in being in the Friday game, has a lot of really insane shit. The actual art is like of him when the party first met him, i.e., is what like the initial idea of the character was in my head, and then all the adventure and throughout the campaign stuff got added on later. So I went, you know what? Instead of trying to like factor all of that and just going, oh yeah, and then this happened, and then this
Yeah,
happened, and then this happened,
I'm-
I just
yeah.
went, here's the character.
I'm
That's
honestly
all I
not
want.
because
Looks like-
you've had your limbs like ripped off and your eyes gouged out so many times. I'm genuinely not sure how much of you is like robot and how much is like regenerated. I can't.
It
I
looks-
think
Are you talking about Colt?
yeah.
He's
think-
100% flesh. He's no part of him's mechanical.
I just remember like once you got your arm cut off and it was briefly mechanical. Then I think that got healed. And I can't
Bahamut
remember-
regenerated that.
and I know you've lost your eyes many times.
Yeah, but we've got multiple people who can cast a wish / regenerate during
Yeah.
downtime.
Also,
It's
It
like,
looks like-
a little help, please.
It looks like someone's draped a huge Via blanket over the city. Or something.
I mean, who
like
wouldn't
a
want that?
big.
I mean, to be fair,
hug.
with this city, that would only improve it. Definitely.
Exactly.
And also, one of the corners is touching like the lava, so like
Oh,
it's just gonna
oh,
start
God.
like, flood off,
Burning.
like shit.
It's a bit wham. It's a bit wham over
On the,
there.
on the bright side, it would probably kill all the undead in that region, unless they were powerful enough.
Oh yeah.
also-
like, 'cause I'm-
James, I just thought of something to upset you. I thought of another thing for you that you could ask for commissioned.
Uh-huh.
A giant peach.
You still technically don't have a version of human Via.
True. But that would have added like another 50% if I wanted human Via on this piece.
I know,
And I was
but
like, nah, I'll just have the base stuff.
yeah, I just had to
So
make sure that I
we-
put that thought in your head, though.
Should we
Nah,
do
I already
that?
had the thought,
Ah,
and I just went, nah. I already had the thought, and I just went, nah, I'm not including it. Also, Flaw, who's the artist who made that, she posted that art on the D&D forum that I found her on, so that, like, loads of other people saw it, and the comment section was great. Half of it was people just going, "Oh my god, it's so adorable," and the other half were just vibing with Hell of a Boss memes. I was like,
Nice.
I fucking love this.
I definitely need to get one done for Sonia.
I know that it's tempting us all to be like, "Oh, I
Give
get my
me
favorite
art.
Get my favorite character all arted up."
Also, buck the stupid AI art trend.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
It's so hard even to find art that where you can actually believe that that's not AI generated these days.
Has anyone like seen that picture? It's like someone posted a picture of a pencil with the label "This tool kills AI art."
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. I have
No, I
seen
don't think I have.
I have seen that you can pay like $1 or something to commission 25 images from Dolly 3 or whatever. It's
That
like-
seems dumb.
That does seem extremely dumb. I would rather pay.
You can also
I
pay
mean,
for
like,
of
Can we-
course I would. I would rather pay way more to ask for one image off of an actual person.
you can also just subscribe for like £20 and get unlimited or whatever.
I mean,
That's what I've seen.
soon all those companies will no longer exist because of how expensive it is to run.
No.
So yeah, look out, person whose name I can't remember because I'm shit with names, who's an artist. We're coming to get you.
Are you talking about Flaw?
Yes.
I'm coming to get nobody. Does anybody remember what's going on in this game? Because I've forgotten.
Graeme,
I
you're
remember,
telling me
yes.
Just talk to Via and Lumen.
Graeme, you're telling me you would not be eternally happy to have a lovely picture of Smoothie and Aurora.
I mean, of course I would.
But
I
yeah,
I have contacted somebody about like art stuff, but I'm like, it's out of my price range currently
That's fair.
of what I'm willing to spend on it.
we just.
I mean, one of the reasons why I went with this artist was because of their pricing. Because I was like, you know what? That's fair for what I'm getting.
Yeah, we just talked to Vera and Lumen. and we
Lumen
had-
and Via, I just talked to Lumen and Via.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so what happened last time we talked to ourselves?
we realized that we can actually catch up with them really quickly if we use the button, go to the telescope, and then telescope over to the town of Phandelver.
Mhm.
But we should probably go back to the castle to pick up
Your slaves.
our
The people
Slaves.
who we
Food.
saved. The people we saved.
are in the process of
Food.
making no longer slaves. Also,
Food.
Andrew, then again, if you're going to use their proper name, it is food.
Correct, yeah.
But
I mean,
we're not
Those
using
gnome fingers were tasty.
no slaves. We're going to take them probably back to Phandalin and see if they can settle there.
Just asking, do they need their hands?
Yes.
Yes.
But they don't need all fingers.
They would like all fingers. No.
See, the robot gets it.
Yeah, the robot only has 3 fingers on each hand, and it works perfectly fine.
Yep.
The
5
robot's
fingers
fingers
is-
are detachable.
What do you mean detach?
We've seen you put a screwdriver instead of a finger.
What's a screwdriver?
We've seen you plug your eye out.
Screwdrivers exist, I think. They exist in my
Screwdrivers, I
world.
agree. Drivers
I'm pretty sure.
update way
Yeah, I'm
That
pretty
doesn't
sure
mean I
they
know what
will.
a screwdriver is.
I mean, that's true.
Could just hold up. Newt probably has one. And could just
I'm a
hold
crazy
it. and say, it's one of
mountain
these.
serial killer. I don't know what.
But yeah,
I mean, he's an artificer. He could just make one because he can just make tools.
Yeah. And then go, that's a screwdriver, and then Murder would just be like, a stabby thing.
Stop dungeoning and dragoning.
Yeah, so I think there was an extra tiny bit, if I remember correctly, Christian left while I did the last bit, I think. But
Yeah.
I'll go over it again anyways.
Was it the fact that the other us's plan is to go to the far realm to try and find some way to hop universes there? But obviously, if you go to the far realm, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah, we basically couldn't really reason with the other us, even though like
Yeah, they're not
it
listening.
makes no sense.
Yeah,
Their
but the
position is like
thing that
we're gonna
Christian missed though was at the very very end, after they vanished, you noticed the body of Lawrence's old
Oh, yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Which
in the
Oh
back.
yes,
which
you
you
did mention that.
okay, which you intuited meant that they tried to come and rescue him,
They're
and
not-
gave up after they realized they'd failed.
They're not fully evil, but they're not.
They're fully
Great.
nihility though.
And also, they are real dumb. I mean, their plan is real dumb, at least.
Yeah, they've not thought this through very well.
But basically just running.
Yeah,
Running away and go to the far realm to try and
Yeah,
run away.
Their plan is run to the far realm, which is like the dumbest idea.
no,
you could-
their plan is to run through the far realm into
Yeah,
another
the dumbest
universe,
idea you
which will
could
probably
conceive.
be fine.
I mean, they'll almost certainly die in the far realm.
They'll almost certainly get mauled by something immediately.
Yeah, but
They're running
without
away from things that are
without-
less scary than things that are in the far realm.
nah, they'd have to like fight the world to try and save this one,
Yeah,
which
but
they think
things
would be
in the
like
far realm-
instant death.
Yeah, but the
Far realm,
things
they
in the
think
far-
they can do.
Yeah, but the things in the far realm, if they got into this reality, the whole world would end. Like, it's so stupid. The things in there are more dangerous than fighting everything
Yeah,
on
but
the
they
planet.
don't know that.
They're
So,
idiots.
in short, we have
Ah!
to stop them.
I get
Oh,
attacked by a dog. Sorry. Hello.
cute.
In short, they must be stopped.
Yeah, we've got to go catch up with them. And
I mean, we have our means, but Via does need to figure out the button.
all right.
Das
I hope-
Why do we
Button.
need to stop them? Sorry.
Oh my god. We've literally just had like a geek long ass conversation about how they're going to try and get into the far realm in
Yeah, we
order
just
to
have
try
to
and run
stop
away
it.
from this reality. But if they get in there, the stuff in the far realm could get into this reality and kill everything.
Also
So we
take-
just have to follow them and put a stopper into their portal.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
we-
Pretty
we
much.
do-
But we have a means of trying to get ahead of them.
But
do
we also want
need-
to save Lumen, so we
Yeah, we
try
need
to
get
retrieve
them.
Via.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're trying to take the Via
back
Um,
to
alive.
yeah. Take
And
them
then
back.
our Via is gonna have to take a brave pill because she's gonna stand up to Dad along with Lumen while doing the handover.
God,
Oh,
not a
that's
brave
part of it.
pill.
Take
It's
a
fine
brave
if it goes
pill, you
wrong. We've got Eve.
Ugh.
Beep boop.
Thankfully, I've got loads of backup characters.
You could play Eve.
Exactly.
Or
He's
you,
right here.
or you could play one of the many, many gnomes.
Yeah.
Or
What
one
if-
of the many Via simulacra.
Plot twist: the Owlin that Via bought is an adventurer. They just don't have any gear.
Oh man.
Or the egg hatches, and I play what hatches out the egg.
A very, very tiny bird.
Well, when you play an Owlin, you can make your size category small.
Size category small.
Not that small.
True, you
Small with an O.
would be size category tiny if you were that small.
Yeah.
I mean, if Andrew will allow it.
Yeah. If you became that one without like fixing the magic on them, they would be tiny.
But yeah,
They learn about who saved them from not existing at all, becomes Twilight Cleric.
No, it wasn't not existing at all. It was being eaten partially alive.
Okay, yeah, that is a lot more horrible and a lot more accurate.
Yeah.
but yeah, our first port of call, immediately run back to the people who we don't want to get eaten.
Run past a stall. Cat on a stick! Get your cat on a stick!
Don't care, running.
It ignores.
Make sure they're not cooking Felix.
Make sure it's not Felix. Does it look like a regular cat?
Yeah.
Okay, ignores.
Which,
I mean,
which,
Felix is with Rosie right now, I think. You shouldn't-
Right, I just have to assume that anytime Felix isn't exactly in my eyesight, he's doing something that's going to get him killed.
I mean, true.
No, Felix would be with you because he would want.
Yeah.
He is interested in. I mean, he's essentially the me. He's an immortal NPC who follows you to listen to the story.
Why are you still here? This is way too dangerous for you, but I'm too curious to see how this plays out. That's a bad decision.
Felix. Well, let's go into Felix's stat block.
Yeah, Felix's stat block's great.
Felix has 2 hit points.
He has loot.
What's tickled you?
Felix has 2 hit points.
Yeah, his
That's it.
AC's 12. He has 40-foot movement speed, a 30-foot climb speed. He has
he's
telepathy 90 feet.
He's such a good
Doesn't he
boy.
get resistance or get something?
Probably.
Oh, so you've actually used the cat stat block
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, he is a
Okay.
cat. The only major difference is his intelligence is 12. His bonus action is magic stone. He has claw, throw a rock, drippy dagger.
Telepathy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
telepathy.
he does. I said 90 feet of telepathy, and he speaks Common, French, and 2 other languages.
Specifically, it
has-
says 2 other languages.
Yeah, and he has a bunch of money on him. Apparently. Why is Felix?
Allegedly.
And that's what it says, a bunch of money.
No,
Specifically.
he's got 56 platinum,
Don't ruin the
350 gold.
Fucking
Mug him.
he could probably buy out all of the slaves in the fucking meat market.
He has a bunch of jewels.
Wait a minute, how long has he had all this platinum?
I don't know.
Since you were in the Goblin Cave camp thing.
But he has a load of money on it.
Wait, so
He's just
like,
not sharing it. What a dick.
Nice.
how powerful is he?
No, he's
How
not
powerful
very
is he?
strong, but he has a lot of
Beat
money.
the shit out of this cat!
Just mug him.
He has
Ceremony
Wow,
to-
the sudden turn.
share the wealth.
Oh, no,
Come on, we've
no-
saved your life so many times.
Now that I've looked up
Hey.
what a velvet brocade
Hey
is.
Ria, remember when you carried that fucking heavy door all the way to town to get
Uh-huh.
money?
He has a
And it
pair
turned
of...
out that like this fucker had like platinum on him the whole time.
So you said I've posted in the Discord like
Doesn't that make you wanna
you've only
kick his
just
ass?
realised instead of robes that Felix is wearing a really fancy jacket.
Yeah. He's got he has a 500 gold peridot, and he has he has a bunch of knives on him. He has a velvet brooch which costs 145 gold.
No,
And he's-
that's a
and he's
brocade,
still
which
not
is
fair-
the thing that
Oh, brocade,
that's what I sent the picture of.
Dang it. He's
oh, yeah.
still not sharing any of the wealth. Thanks, Felix.
He doesn't know. He found a load of shit and hidden under someone's bed.
Wouldn't we see it at some point? It's been weeks.
I mean, it's in his bag. He's binned up.
Right.
Bindle full of platinum.
Finds an excuse to put something in his bag and then just opens it and goes, "What the fuck?"
What? I've got an emerald elemental gem. You don't have one of them?
No.
But I like to imagine like we leave Felix alone for long enough, and he's just like he sets up like a bunch of businesses and becomes the wealthiest person just ever, and none of us know about it. We're all incredibly destitute,
Yeah.
but Felix
wait,
never realizes.
did
But
I-
he's incredibly wealthy.
did I not tell you about the thing I found? Watch. They get out like a big glowy crystal, and poof.
Yeah, it all makes sense. Anyway, keep running. We'll
Are you
talk
sure I
about this-
didn't tell you?
This
We'll
sounds
talk
like a
about
later
this
problem.
later.
This sounds like a later discussion.
Oh, we started role playing.
What
We've
can
been
I
live
do
for
for
ages.
you, Nyasta?
I mean, like officially started.
Carry us. we have
It
people to
completely ignores you. Then
Um,
Felix says it, and they just like the robot just picks you all up.
Okay, run.
Clump, clump, clump. It's also picked up the fucking phantasmal horse, apparently.
Great.
Because that's what it looked like in my head.
We have a phantasmal horse.
Yeah, Zamla.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I literally in this exact moment decided that instead of Felix having a one-time use summon elemental gem, they have an infinite use summon shield Gardenian.
Gardenian.
Gardenian. Oh god. Okay.
Kill me.
Hey, technically the gem came from the place the Gardenian was, so it sort of makes sense.
But yeah,
But only sort of.
we make our way back over to the castle unless we encounter anything in between these.
I
two
mean,
places.
just like the cat and dog sellers.
Nah.
Ignore. Skint anyway.
I mean, Felix has money, but we don't.
Felix,
I still have a little bit of gold left because we stole the egg.
I have
But-
zero money. I
but
think I have maybe some copper.
I have
I have,
practically zero
like-
on you.
I have like fucking nothing
I have,
basically.
I have 5 gold to my name.
Graeme, can you have your character make me a what would be the right check? It's an history would do for it. I was trying. It was an intelligence check, but I couldn't think which one would work.
I will guide myself and then use my history.
Yo. With your pretty good roll on history, very good roll, yeah. You remember that Felix is still learning the alphabet? So you might realize, wait, they might actually not understand the concept of money. Just you realize this though.
Fine, I will convince. So the issue you have here is that Murdatha, being like a person, like also is not super clear on like the overall value of money.
Fair. It's also really fucked up when you remember that you met Felix the first time working somewhere. So they were probably taking advantage of him.
Yep.
I mean, you did find the cardboard box he lives in. So,
But yeah, the issue is Murdatha's the only one that probably couldn't take advantage of this because Murdatha also doesn't really grasp how money works.
yeah, so
Usually you just kill something and take its stuff.
Murderthas
evil people.
sort of knows that Felix has lots of money, but gets the idea of like, well, it's those shiny things that everyone's really fussed about.
I mean, I only really care about money for the purpose of copying spells.
Or
and we have a
buying
bunch of
slaves.
I mean, yeah, and saving people.
I mean, it's just nice to have money, have currency in general for when you need it. For like both of those scenarios and others beside.
To be fair though, with Andrew letting us use like stuff we find that is magical to copy spells, I'm less fussed about money.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I've basically already copied literally every first level spell into my spell book. So it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess we could have access to more spells, but
Okay, so he has a fun encounter for you. You get into the building. You're like instantly allowed in because they know who you are now. Like the person in charge has vouched for you. As you're going like from one floor to the next floor to the next floor to like go and find the person in charge. Everyone give me a perception check as you walk by the kitchens. Lots of good rolls. Definitely noticed, yeah. So, like, You know the guy that you hate, who's not the guy who you hate, who give you the money for the job, but is a different guy now.
The barman from level 1.
You just
don't hate him, but more just annoyed.
yeah. Out of the corner of your eye, you saw him. Like all of you, as you were like going to rush up a flight of stairs, saw him being like pulled, like hands bound with a rope, into a room with steam coming out of the door when it opened.
Oh.
Pulls out a coin to flip.
We don't hate him. Pulls out a coin to flip.
No, I'm gonna go and save him no matter what happens.
Have fun.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Hey,
Isn't he
that
just going into a sauna?
A big sign on the
It's the
door
door-
that says kitchen.
Is the door open for a start?
It's not open, but it isn't locked. Like, it's one of the swing doors, the ones that like
Opens
automatically shut
door.
themselves.
Opens door, points. That one belongs to us.
Ah, welcome to my kitchen. How can I
Not
help
you
you?
again. That one points at the barman belongs to us.
Oh no! There must be some mistake. He was down in the pantry.
Yeah, all of our ones have been stored in the pantry, so he belongs to us.
Oh no.
Better not have cooked or taken any of our things.
He has a real like guilty look on his face.
There'll be hell to pay if you have.
How many?
You didn't need that many gnomes.
No, we
many
needed all
gnomes?
of those gnomes. Every single one.
How many did you take?
Well, I only took 10. It's not so many. I can replace them. We have lovely halfling sandwiches. No?
We like them alive.
With avian chicken nuggets.
We still like them alive.
Alive? Oh shit. I guess I could go buy something from the market. What do you need the market for?
I look at the rest. I don't know.
Lumen is just
Obviously,
heavy
we-
breathing in the background.
Via's speaking through gritted teeth, but what she is going. In fairness, if we can't undo what's already been done, we could save more lives this way by getting him to do it.
I mean, how much did it cost you for all those people that he just like killed?
Oh well, no, do not worry. I know the value. It's like 25 gold for a gnome. That's right.
I believe that's what the salesman said. Yes.
Yes, that is the standard amount.
Yeah, but this is technically a crime.
It's not a crime here, Lumen.
No, it's a crime.
Also,
to
we can
steal
save
our-
more people if he gives us a lot of money.
It's a crime to steal our food. So I want more compensation than the number of people that we have.
Ah, you
That is fair point.
You know-
Not
you
one
did
for
take
one.
his. You did take our food
Yeah,
as
he
well.
stole our food.
I am
do one
most
for one
sorry
thing.
for that. I am so sorry. Within
If it
the
was
castle
more-
walls, the rules are a little bent. I did not realize they were belonging to someone else.
You should have to pay us more than the stuff he stole, to be fair. As
We
right-
demand reparations.
as compensation.
Oh, okay. How about this? I will go and I will buy 11 what do you call them?
People?
Okay, people. I will go and buy 11 people for you. I will try to get gnomes, but if not, anything else good?
Yeah.
I mean,
anything
anything
else?
else is better than gnomes.
Anything else is fine.
Also,
Yes.
I want 15.
Make me a advantage persuasion.
You have
Guide.
guidance.
You have
Okay.
double guidance.
I am guided. And persuasion. And then I'm.
Just this once, because I want you to pass. You roll another d4.
I mean, okay. I rolled 21, but.
Yeah, but you got a 25.
Yeah, 25. By chance, they both cast guidance at the exact same millisecond, so both were cast. He asks, you wouldn't happen to be, the lady's guests, would you?
We would.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make it 16. Alright, I'll see you later. And he he really hurries to get away.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, as he leaves, if I find any of the avian creatures that were being stored down there missing, you're going in the pot.
I'm also gonna.
Zitalo.
We should also go down to the pantry and label the ones that are ours and prevent people from eating.
You're gonna brand people? Jeez, wow.
No, you can use my label maker.
Fine.
Yeah, there's a little label gun just
No, just
Oh,
give them a sign
taken.
to hold
Not
that
food.
that
Not
says you belong to
friends,
us.
not food. Stick on.
Jeez, why did you go straight to branding?
Wait, that's not how your people do that?
No.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
weird.
we don't really believe in slavery to begin with.
Points at the one on Lumen's head. You've seen how my people do it.
Which is kind of branding.
Yeah, but it didn't hurt.
Or at least none of my dads were too into slavery. Well, except maybe Dad too.
That too's big into slavery.
What the fuck? I went to search for a random race table, and I got a racist race table. Because it's random race table, excluding the lame ones.
I thought you had. I thought. I thought you
I
had.
do want to know what they think the lame ones are.
Humans,
excluding-
elves,
yeah,
dwarves, probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can say
Regular
dwarves
humans.
and elves. I can
Humans.
say
are they
variant humans, so God knows what.
I mean, variant human's got to be on there. Regular human, I would guess, is like not.
Also, Andrew, I thought you had an expanded table for reincarnation. That
Oh, I
had
do.
all
I
the-
just don't know where I've put it.
Ah.
It was
okay.
easier to just quickly Google a random table.
Fair.
So yeah, that guy will probably arrive, like, as you're leaving. Because he's just, like, fucked off and he's, like, running full tilt to the market. Because he's a deep shit.
Yeah. Also, releases the barman, and she's just like, and now you owe us even more. First the Otyug, and then the lava river, and now this.
What?
Yeah, he's not the guy who
Otyug!
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
Via's not
hell
giving
is
him any-
that?
She's not giving him any explanation. She's like, you sent us after one.
Well, it's you from another reality. Don't worry about it. I give him a pat on the head.
God, the amazingly mixed signals.
Via and Lumen, good cop, bad copping this guy.
Because he definitely deserves it. So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go downstairs or upstairs? Upstairs is Rosie, downstairs is quotation marks friends.
I mean, I'm gonna go downstairs to make sure guards aren't like stealing food from the pantry.
Likewise, gonna go downstairs, make sure that all the people that we saved are still saved. Minus 10 gnomes.
Minus 10 gnomes. from the
Too
lot.
late now, can't cast resurrection.
Let's say for the list it was 5 of each.
Oh, for the gender breakdown. Okay.
Good thing you didn't
yeah,
learn the names
what?
yet.
12 females and 34 males left.
You get down and you see
glad-
the person who is standing guard you can see them drooling, like looking through the like not the bars like the prison bars, but like you know the like wooden doors that have like the little window with bars in it. It's like that to keep the room aired out.
But they're like asleep.
No, they're like drooling, as in looking at the food. But they know that they cannot touch. But God, they want to.
I'm gonna just take some paper, write on it saying belongs to the guests of Rosie, do not use in any food, and then hand it to one of them and have them all stand as a group.
They all like run up to you and are like, please don't leave us again. They took 10 of them. They never came back. No, wait, technically they took 11, but you brought one of them back.
Yeah,
We know. We found out.
but
We put a stop to it.
We'll try and we're waiting on 16 new people who we're gonna in quotation marks save, and then we're gonna leave this dimension.
Why are we only saving them in quotation marks?
I mean, because we're
Sadly, they were dead for too long for me to be able to bring them back.
I mean, we're technically buying them as food, but we're actually saving them.
And even then,
quotation
there's
marks should
kind
be
of
on buying them as food, not on saving them.
Sure, whatever.
You're very confusing, Lumen.
Sure, we've got to buy some more people to save, and then we're leaving. You'll be the rest of you will be okay.
Yes, I'm going to try and operate us out of here. We don't really have time to go to the portal on the other side of town. But at least where I am taking you, you'll be able to lay low for a while.
Okay, so I'm guessing then go upstairs to Rosie.
Also, you guys got a real lucky break. We're the only people who can dimensionally travel, apparently.
Wait, what?
Oh. Does that mean we can't bring them with us?
No, we are able to dimensionally travel.
Yeah,
That's how we got here.
No, but they are not.
Yeah, but it works.
It should be fine if we're the ones casting it.
It worked. Like dimensional travel worked when, with people who didn't have Chardlin inside them, provided a person with Chardlin was there as well, or at least it worked in that one instance in the room where Rosie tested it with Felix.
Also,
but she tested only that Felix survived, not that. What?
Also, an example you could use. Technically, all of your familiars and things got through fine. So, like, Bet the Bat and all of the Artificer things, they got through without any incident, despite not being technically Chardland.
I think you just need to travel with enough Chardland stuff for everything to be okay.
Yeah. I mean, straight up, Via, there's still a little part in the back of Via's mind which is like, I'm just doing it right.
What I'm hearing is we've got to build a Chardland spaceship, and that is like the only way to leave these crystal spheres.
Ooh, there's a lot of dragon Chardland that we could use for that.
I mean, that's definitely not something I was expecting you to say, but not against it.
Okay, so Newt leaves the party and builds a Chardland spaceship.
Can everyone who feels like it give me an Arcana in relation to this portal type thing?
What portal thing?
Like the conversation about
how it works.
Yeah.
Ooh. I will
Giving
take
yourself the 20 is almost certainly not worth it.
No, I'll take the 9 and make that a 16 because I kind of want to save the 20 for the next thing, just in case I need it.
I'm gonna be generous and say that roll is not high enough, so don't waste your 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 2 other people rolled like 20.
Literally only because of the getting over 20 or over.
Well, Newton, Lumen, no, so it's
yeah.
It doesn't really matter. You may as well save the portents.
Like between the two of you, you think that because these slaves are magically bound to you, that should be enough. Because all of the things that have went through with you were magically bound to you in one way or another.
Yes.
So the barman isn't, because we technically just pulled him out of the river.
No, true.
So Via's like, oh, like you explain that.
Him as our
You-
slave.
Yeah, you explain that, and Via's like, okay, to the barman, I can get you out of this horrible place in somewhere where you can either go back to your old life or start anew.
Okay,
But
that
there's a
sounds great.
catch.
What?
You have to shake my hand and say, you belong to me.
Uh-oh.
He's just like making the what face at you.
Okay, you need to be magically linked to us so that you survive the interdimensional travel. Otherwise, you'll die.
Can it be someone
What
other
he-
than this
what he
creepy
said-
bird person who's like
I mean,
been real nasty to me for some reason?
Yeah, but she's the
maybe.
one who's opening the portal, so she's
I'll
the
see if-
safest bet for you.
I'll see if
That
I
is
can,
true.
I'll see if I have any spells that can link you to me, but I don't think I do. So you'll probably have to go with the bird.
You'll have to mess with the fair creature.
I mean, the best part is, outside of like using other specific things, the best person other than you to activate a bond would be the other Fae in the party, and they'd be getting much off worse if they agreed to a deal with Zamla.
They'd immediately have to they'll immediately get like the far round photo taped to their face or something.
I mean, like,
Trust me. With me, you will get everything that you desire.
I mean,
If
like,
you
that's
if you were
not
to pick any other fae, you might get your brain scrambled.
I could,
But not here
I-
though.
I could turn you into a rat, then bind you as my familiar.
would that would that even be possible? Like,
Sure.
Yeah, I have polymorph and find familiar. If Andrew would allow that, it could be done.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what could I mechanically do as Zamler actually if someone agreed to a deal? Like,
I mean, pretty
Some
much.
low-level Fae shit.
Yeah, but like the whole thing of like you owning their names and things like that.
I mean, that is
Yeah.
is that like a mechanic or like
I
I mean,
define mechanic.
it's kind of vague when it
rules
comes to
written-
fae shit. It's kind
Yeah,
of vague when
There-
it comes
there
to fae
aren't-
shit.
There aren't really rules on it.
There are rules that I
it's
give
do
you.
you want to make a deal? It's
Like-
do
the
you
rule
want to
of
make a
cool,
deal?
essentially. If Andrew thinks it's fun, he'll let it happen, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like for
Also, in
example,
general, I think you have to have a certain power level
Yeah,
to be able to make deals, but
you-
it's not specified at all.
You could,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Could use
Which is why
devil
Via's
deals.
trying.
You could use devil deals as like a general framework for it because they do have rules and like specifically what certain ranks of devils can give out is like generally something that a weak Fae could probably give you. Like I think
Yeah.
an imp can give you like 300 golds worth of stuff.
but yeah,
as
for
well.
And Via's definitely stronger than that.
for example, you could like take their name, so they'd no longer have a name, and you'd be able to occasionally like, not all the time, but essentially like be able to use the command spell on them, and they
Yeah.
have to do it.
But yeah, my out to them is I could turn them into a small animal for a short period of time and then make them my familiar for a short period of time.
Slash forever.
The timing will be horrendously unserendipitous when the portal opens and the spell wears off.
Just as the rat
Oh.
steps through.
Just
I'll-
as the rat steps through.
To be on the safe side, I'll turn you into a rat just before we leave.
And
So what's it going to be? Shake the hand of a fae or become rat?
oh, you didn't tell us you were a
Not like an
fae.
hour.
I must have missed that.
You can become
Oh,
a
come
rat
on, I'm
in
not
like
being
an
coy
hour.
about it. Also, he's an elf. Same.
I mean, true. I'm a little bit Fae on a technicality. True.
Yeah, you're really hard to charm and fear. That's fair enough.
That's true. I do have Fae
And
ancestors.
you don't sleep. And you don't sleep.
It's true. I am quite Fae, but
Hey, he suddenly begrudgingly grabs your hand, Via.
I
Oh,
mean, I was-
the entire room darkens and all the walls and ceilings glisten like starlight, and then just in a bright purple flash, it's like, done.
His best bet was definitely going with Lumen.
It was. For a brief second, Via, when you do that, you like just for like a split second, everyone sees your like story form flare on and then off, as the exact second that the deal is struck.
It's like, well, you're magically linked to us now.
Yay!
Yep, which means that multiplanar travel. Speaking of, I need to figure out this button.
Yeah, you definitely should have gone with the rat option, my dude.
Well, too late now.
Oh,
Hey, think of it this way: I'm not going to be bothering you about the Udyog anymore.
What audio?
yeah. I'll head upstairs and go chat to Rosie now.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll see if I can figure out how many people I can bring with this button and how it functions. Is it literally just get everyone close to me and slap it, or what? Whatever you need us to roll.
I'll help.
Yeah, give me a advantage Arcana.
And you can be guided as well, because you both have guided.
Yeah, I already have it ticked.
Meanwhile,
Boom.
very good. I'll get back to that because that'll be something you're working on while Lumen and whoever else is going up to see Rosie. You're allowed in despite the fact that there's clearly a do not disturb on the door. They say that you've been given like special permissions, and you go in and who's going up with Lumen? Okay.
Lonely.
Felix?
Felix and the bat.
Actually,
Felix, Lumen, and the bat.
you know what? Felix actually going up helps. Surprisingly. So you see that Rosie is talking through like a mirror or something to like an older, maybe human gentleman. It's hard to tell. It's like
With some voodoo symbology around
The
it.
voodoo symbology, red hair and red eyes.
uh,
Absolutely swank coat.
and then the mirror turns back to a mirror, and she turns around like, "Oh, perfect timing, darlings."
I didn't expect them to be the prettiest of them all.
Joseph, can Lumen give me a disadvantage history?
17.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Might not even need help from Felix. You sort of
Is
reckon
this
that.
another one of those Lumen is too successful for Andrew to get his happy time?
Yeah. My what now? You. I mean, I can still have Felix tell you because it's just like you, with that role, you would see the guy in the mirror and be like, just muttering under your breath of like, I really recognize that guy. He looks like really important. And then Felix just like leans over and whispers, "Yeah, that's the guy who owns Neverwinter."
Oh, fair enough.
So how'd it go, darlings?
Well, we sort of know where the other versions of us are.
She's nodding along intently.
And we're gonna go teleport over to them in a little bit. Just as soon as we figure out how this weird button thing we have works, and Chef gets back.
Chef?
Yeah. He's just on a little outing to pick up some people for us.
She looks very confused, but it's just okay. Actually, I know you're very busy. You might actually be able to help me out.
Okay. How do you need?
The nice gentleman I was talking with, has asked if there's anyone, who might have an idea of the disappearances in the city.
Oh, well, I mean, I think all the disappearances just like teleported over to here, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, I was thinking, you guys might be the perfect people to lead the investigation.
Sure. And it's to do with that cult of that person whose name doesn't exist anymore, probably.
Yes, that person.
I hate that I don't know his name. I really want to just call him something. I'm gonna refer to him as like Steve from now on.
How about you know who?
I like
But I don't-
Steve.
No, I don't want to refer to that.
Oh, we
series.
already know somebody called Steve. That would be
Uh,
confusing.
Fine, I'll call him Steve 2. The person whose name doesn't exist anymore is now Steve 2. Doesn't get to be Steve 1, but he gets to be Steve 2.
Okay, so basically it's explained that in Neverwinter you would have to like go and essentially go to where you are right now.
But over there.
Yeah.
And locate the cult of Steve 2.
Yes. There's technically no time limit on it, but she explains like he was like really desperate because the people are kind of going a bit mad after so many people went missing.
Yeah, also
And
the
they're worried
whole,
about
like,
it happening again.
Yeah, also the fact that like resurrections don't work and stuff.
That's news to everyone.
Yep. I mean, we saw it on the way over to the place where we got here. Basically, we saw a bunch of people having died, and then resurrection spells failed to be cast on them. So it's gonna real suck. And
That would
probably-
also
probably-
stop the getting those gnomes back, wouldn't it? Thinking
Yeah.
about it.
And it's all Steve 2's fault. Steve 2's probably stealing them souls. Fucking
What a
Steve 2.
bastard.
I know. Gonna get like infinite cosmic power from that. Goddamn Steve
And-
2.
Teeny weeny living spaces?
Oh no, he's gonna have a massive house.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh, it would be bigger on the inside, but
Glad we can be of some assistance. We'll probably have to get round to it after I've fulfilled my end of like this weird fey bargain I've entered into and a bunch of stuff.
She says
Yeah.
you have no like
Like we're not in a hurry.
yeah,
or anything
well
to do it.
it's like you're not obligated to do it, but
No,
she would appreciate if you could
Yeah,
try to
I
help
mean,
out
we'll-
sometime soon.
We'll try. It'll probably be the thing we try after we find the other versions of us. We'll probably go for that. Just because we do like to help out, and chasing down that cult is probably something that will lead us to further connections with the stuff we're chasing anyway, because it's all Steve 2's fault, ultimately. So,
yeah, something
Yeah.
opening up our realm stuff would be more important. But I'm not there. Never mind.
I mean,
Yeah, none of you wanted to go with them.
yeah, like, Far Realm stuff is also important.
Voice
We'll
in my
probably
head.
have to deal with Far Realm stuff.
So Rosie walks off and like goes into what you think might be like a safe on a wall. And she comes back and hands you an emblem, which essentially looks like her, but like with a really wide, toothy grin. It's like a metal medallion. And she explains that if you show that to the right person in Neverwinter, you'll get straight through.
Cool. I put the medallion on and like tuck it under my shirt.
Then she basically asks if there's anything else she can do to help before you leave.
Like supplies and money are basically the only thing we're in a massive demand for at the minute. But
I mean, I'll be honest, darling. I don't think you want the supplies we've got.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna leave. But yeah, you're doing good, Rosie. You're a good leader of this place. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to change the nature of undeath together.
Yeah, because I hate you, she is gonna go back to the safe and then come back and give you a small pouch. It has 100 electrum pieces.
Of course. Thank you very much, Rosie.
Yeah, we don't take Scottish money here.
No, Scottish money.
Fucking kill you. I mean, nothing.
You're not there.
Oh.
That's a good point. The whole time I was in Scotland, I saw no Scottish money.
What do you mean?
I saw no Scottish money.
Did you just not pay at any point? Did you just not at any point see money?
Yeah, I guess. Must have done everything
Yeah.
by card.
I mean, most things are done by card
I mean,
now,
yeah,
to be
true.
fair.
Anyways,
I don't think I've seen English money in a while.
so you have gained...
Yeah, that's like saying I didn't see any customers in the McDonald's when it was closed.
But yeah, I'll thank Rosie profusely for the money, and say I'll return the favor one day. Hopefully by making it so your citizens don't have to eat people.
And then it'll be made so much worse when you find out they're doing it because they're into it.
Yeah, but at least then they can improve. Plus, it'll mean Rosie doesn't have to rely on... Because I assume that interdimensional travel is quite an expensive way to acquire food.
I mean,
So I assume
it's
probably doesn't want that.
it wasn't as bad before, but yes,
I
it's
still imagine it's
quite
not
bad
great.
now.
Yeah. But having that not be a thing is probably really handy. And then you can focus on other stuff, like building the city up, improving people's lives,
Hiring a real dragon to replace the fake one that we encountered.
becoming an absurdly powerful ruler of a necropolis. You know, Rosie things.
Yeah.
Getting rid of that useless dragon.
Oh, don't worry, he's on latrine duty for at least another couple of weeks.
Too good
Nice.
for him.
Yeah, then I'll thank Rosie. You've been a wonder to me and hang out with.
And you too, darling. I can magically get in touch with you if I get anything back from the science boys on that Chatelain stuff. So don't
Cool.
you worry about that.
Thanks very much.
Which is information that's interesting to you, Lumen, because that means that interdimensional communication is not blocked.
Yes, that is interesting. And pretty good to know. Yeah.
Felix does like a half bow, half curtsy. Confused. And then just follows you.
Fair enough. I will respectfully. I'll ask what the proper etiquette is.
She just like waves by to you.
Ah, cool. I wave by at her and then leave.
Like there is proper etiquette you should do, but she doesn't really care. Like she is the person who rules this city, so you should be like incredibly respectful. Well, you have not been told that.
I mean, yeah, like every powerful being Lumen has met thus far, Lumen treats them as if they're just a normal person.
Because that's how they treat you.
Yeah, God? Ah, hi God.
Hiya.
You're pretty.
He's gone to the court school of socializing.
Look,
Well,
Just
Colt's
be
just
really chill.
everyone Colt meets is a god. It's fine. Sure. So you go downstairs, and then everyone who's downstairs is going to remind me what that Arcana roll was for.
it is
Figuring out how the
figuring out-
teleport works.
I'll also
Right,
bring
yeah, the
everyone
button.
up to date on everything I learned in the Rosie conversation.
Okay. I know for the button, but before I reveal that, is there anything anyone wants to ask Lumen in regards to that information?
I mean, it seemed pretty concise.
He's called Steve too now.
Who
So
is?
we moved
I
on
can't see who.
We've moved on from I can't believe it's not Heckna to Steve too.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe one of the cultists will actually know something about them.
Yeah. Just run up to one. What do you know about Steve too?
Hmm?
Well, I was Steve too. Well, I wasn't planning on doing it that way.
I just think it's funny in the scenario where they have no clue who we're talking about and we refer to Steve too.
Kind of like me with him and the Yuk.
Oh, but yes. How bootin' work?
How booting work?
I have bad news for you.
Shit.
What?
Booten work as recall.
Yeah, so it
only-
goes to the telescope room.
Yes.
Yeah, but it
I-
only
I-
does us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Oh, it only does. So how many people can it do?
It could do
Well,
whoever
it
was
does-
originally sent.
Yeah, so it can't take any of the
Mm.
people with us.
So at minimum, you're gonna have to go to the portal to get out, which is ironic that you got a nat 20. So that's not a worry.
Alright, everyone.
Okay, everyone get on. Zamla, can we lend your floating disc and your horse?
Of course.
Thank
My
you.
horse. My horse. Of course.
Everyone load up on floating discs. If I get on the floating disc, then I can also use my floating disc to almost
Would any of you
double-
like me to polymorph you into a slug so you can ride on the back of my familiar too? It was just a suggestion, never mind.
We have Zamler on his horse at the front, then
I could
two
ritual
floating
cast
discs.
I could ritual cast a disc as well if we need a third one.
You added. We've basically invented a train.
Yeah. And
Or
Also, another person can. Oh wait, no.
And a
Wait, actually, no. Yeah, two people can ride on the
yeah,
horse.
we've invented the train.
And a
yeah,
bunch
and at the
people
back
can
of the
ride-
train is a big robot.
Yeah, which can carry a bunch of people.
The 100 movement speed is powered by a horse. Ghost
But al-
horse.
And also, if we can find a really, really light party member, my like unseen servant can like run with them on his back like.
Yeah, you can carry like one of the gnomes. God, I mean that is gonna be the biggest problem of just all the gnomes. It's like,
That's why we've made 3 discs.
look, some of you are just gonna have to run. If you want to give up running, then you're staying here. Okay.
I mean, we've got 2 Arakok. We've got an Arakokra and an owl, and they can fly. Via can stay with them in the air, and we can go as the crow flies, so to speak, cutting the corner. Therefore, probably
The
getting there
Arakocra
quick.
definitely cannot fly, sorry.
Yeah, because they're
She is
plucked.
plucked.
You know, which reminds me. Actually, I've been meaning to ask this. During any point of the downtime that we've been spending here, would Via be able to because I still have loads of alchemical herbalist ingredients that I haven't used. Would Via be able to make some sort of herbalist what's the word I'm using for herbalist kit check to make like an ointment that has like a little dash of transmutation magic to help the Arakocra regain their feathers?
I'll
'Cause obviously the feathers would
I could probably
regrow.
help with that.
Yeah,
I'll
because you're an alchemist.
I'll give you some information for free. You think that you could probably do that, but not here, because
Yeah.
of the draining nature of the Shadowfell.
We should
Okay,
also.
well, there's at least 2 creatures that can fly, and Via can stay with. Because
Yeah.
that's Via and the other Owlin.
I think the general plan will be we'll wait until the chef gets back with the 16 people he's promised us.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll start transporting everyone over to the portal via that method that we just described to you, Andrew.
Yeah.
Via.
Via. So, 2 things are gonna happen. One thing is gonna happen, and then the chef's gonna arrive. Oh my god, I put him on the map later. Everyone sees this guy. Oh, he's slightly see-through. That's cool.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, there is a thing I
Where?
want to do. I will go up to Rosie and
Oh.
ask
Oh.
if she wants anyone brought to the material plane as like a favor.
The lindworm is coming over.
Rosie will like give you just like an undead that she binds to you, just so that like you can eventually give that to Neverwinter, whatever the fuck his name is, and they can communicate a little bit easier.
Okay, cool.
What?
Come
So
on.
wait. So they've given Rosie's given us that thing.
No. Rosie has given Lumen a.
Tiny undead servant.
No, they've given you a skull.
Yes. Sure.
Essentially, think of like Mort from Planescape.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's. I'm literally just offering her a one-time like. We can take someone she wants over the material plane for her.
The reason the Lindworm's coming down is much sadder for all of you.
Okay.
You see it come down, and then its mouth land, like here.
People
Mhm.
start throwing bodies into it, or people.
You see there is a very long line leading from there back to the market. And you can see across the lava bridge that they are just being marched into its mouth.
So either we let that continue or fight the lindworm.
Yeah, but
Let's
I
fight
think-
the lindworm.
If you ask someone, you basically do get the explanation of that thing kind of just like lives around here, and feeding it just means it doesn't cause trouble.
We could. So fighting it would stop it from eating anyone else.
It's technically
no one
not
would have a
owned by
problem-
anyone.
Nobody would have a problem with that.
No, probably not. Unless it like destroys half the city or something.
Isn't it quite big?
I mean, it's gargantuan.
Hmm.
Do we feel comfortable with just?
Getting stuck in.
Hmm.
It is all of us versus it.
Do
Yeah,
we
and
have any
small.
means of making it less potent to... What's an in-universe word for saving throws? I guess magical resistance?
Resistances, resisting
Yes.
spells or something.
Because I do have a spell that could help us in this situation.
Is this something you're asking the person that's telling
I'm
you
asking
this?
everybody.
Okay.
Via taps you on the shoulder and say, I could tell you when it's most vulnerable. I.e., in-universe way of saying I can give it a 9.
Ah,
And
okay.
I can also use my reaction to debuff that by another d4, so it becomes anywhere from an 8 to a 5.
Because I
on a
do have
save.
because I do have potential to make it something smaller, but it won't last for more than an hour.
Oh, you're going to polymorph. You're asking about polymorphing it.
Yes. Do
I
we
don't
have
think
any
that's
means
a permanent solution.
We could polymorph it into something and then throw that thing into the lava.
of that's
But wouldn't it just become the lindworm again in
Yeah,
the
but we'd
river?
still be
that's
in
what
the
I'm
lava
asking. If anybody has a
earlier.
means of transporting it elsewhere, far away from here, in some way, then it would be useful.
Actually, that's a good point. We could turn it into a rat, then take it to a portal and throw it through by itself, which should kill it instantly, right?
Does anyone know Wall of Force?
Well, if we turn it into a rat, we can just take it to the portal that we're going to, and I could just yeet it through there.
Yeah, because if it doesn't have any chartle in it, it'll just die instantly, right?
Yes. That should work.
No, and then it would turn back, and then the guy who was telling you was like, "Nah, that's a fucking good idea, actually." Well done for actually figuring that out, because that I had that in my head as like that's the easiest way to get rid of this.
Yeah,
do we want to try that then?
Yeah, we just need to fight it until it. If I'm not sure if it has legendary resistances. Under the assumption it doesn't, this will be a very easy fight. Well, it still might. Under the assumption it does, we're gonna have to burn some resistances first.
I mean, I did say to Andrew before this session, I do know how strong these things are, and I think we could take one, but I don't know what Andrew's done with it.
Oh, it's exactly as it should be. I've not
Alright, we're
changed it
going
in any
for it,
way.
boys.
Okay. We should maybe not die.
Not gonna let this injustice stand any longer, right? Let's posse up and go kill a Lindworm.
I've also noticed, because of its artwork, that, like, I just imagined it flies. It doesn't have a fly speed. This one
It
does.
doesn't have a fly speed, does it?
This one does. That's the one change it has, because I thought it did.
Fair.
But it's not a very good fly speed. It's a 10-foot fly speed. It just can fly. So yeah, you see, like, over here on the other side of the bridge, the chef with, like, a bunch of people behind him. So
Tries to, like, beckon him over behind us to where the rest of the quote-unquote food are, and it's just like, this is going to get a bit hectic, so try and stay sheltered. Felix, stay with them. If anyone tries to grab them, make as much noise as you can, and we'll be right there.
no, I can do noise.
Also, giant god,
God Nyan, help.
You also keep saying.
God
Keep
Nyan,
people
oh my
safe.
fucking god.
Ignores you completely.
Felix, tell it to keep the people and you safe.
Please keep friends safe. Nods sagely. Because
Alright, let's
everyone
channel
is
the
Felix's
Colossus
friend.
bitch. To stop it eating people.
Indeed. Is this a initiative or?
Yes, it will be initiative.
Kickstart this.
It's not gonna really be like a movie about thing too much.
A movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a movie. Where is? There it is.
It's more like a deleted scene in the movie that we like reference happened, but we don't actually see.
Like, I haven't even give this thing a stat block.
Are we attacking the thing now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Yeah, well, we're just saying that if we were just saying if we polymorph it and just yeet it at a portal, it'll just die.
How many polymorphs do we have?
Enough.
I have one. Zamla has one. So we have two.
Benny.
Plus 1d8
And how many
because
legendary
Gift of
resistances
Alacrity
does this
exists.
have?
I mean, we're gonna have to burn those
22.
first, my assumption. Also, it's
I'm thinking like
fucking big.
like how many does it even have?
You could give
Don't
me
know.
an
I have
Arcana
one.
to figure that out.
Everybody roll an Arcana.
Or an Arcana to try and figure that out.
25?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
What do I know about Lindworms with a 25?
I'll give you one of two things. You can have some general information about it, or you can know the exact thing that you're wanting to know.
I would
Well,
like
look at
some
that.
general information.
Oh fuck.
You know that it does seem to have some quotation mark resistances to spell effects, as in it does have legendary resistances. You don't know how many. Non-magical attacks do fuck all to it in terms of like the standard, and it really likes to eat people.
Well, we already knew that last one. We all knew that.
I mean, technically that's new information. Maybe it just needed to eat people to live. Now we know it enjoys it.
Wait a minute, what's its alignment? At least give us that.
Chaotic neutral. Just like me.
I don't think you can be chaotic.
Oh god, we're
neutral
fighting
enjoy
Andrew's,
eating people.
like, author, an author insert, basically.
The author
is what you're
insert a
saying.
giant worm.
Oh!
I mean, it's a dragon. That's good enough for Andrew. Look, in its artwork, there's pigeons flying past its head, so I thought it was flying. Not
No,
that
I
it was
just
gargantuan like it is.
Now we just need Graeme and Christian.
Uh,
and the
Graeme is currently taking a call,
Fair enough.
so I'll let him join and just double turn.
Yeah.
Then we just need Ute.
I have rolled, but it hasn't applied it.
Hey,
Ah.
I can see. You got a 10?
There? I'll change that. How
Very.
dexterous is Lumen?
14. I'm 4.5.
Yeah, okay, you're more dexterous than me. So
I'm so confused. On one screen, Newt has a 10, and on another screen, Newt has a 12.
okay,
Which one should you have?
12.
the 12.
Okay,
I'm
well...
not sure where you have the 10 from.
Oh, that makes me think that there's one... Yeah, I've forgot to delete old ones.
I rolled a 10 on my Arcana check, but
No, it's fine. I'm going to ignore that screen. I'm going to look at the other screen. The other screen is correct.
Now reorder the initiative.
Yeah.
I guess we can go now then.
Sure. I was going to add Graeme, but it doesn't really matter for the minute.
so we're just trying to whittle down its saving
Legendary-
throws right now, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I have, and I already have an idea of how to do it.
Until it is vulnerable enough for us to try and.
Should we,
combo.
like, discuss the plan before we go in, or, like...
I mean, you
mean, if we
can,
have-
because you haven't attacked yet.
Here's the
I
plan.
mean, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start using my divination and enchantment spells to start whittling down its resistances. I can actively debuff them.
Oh. And will you give us a signal to change it when need be? When
Uh-huh.
appropriate? Okay, then, very well then.
I'll probably magnify gravity to try and drop it into the lava.
Yep.
Oh.
I can make it smaller
Aye.
if that helps,
Yeah.
potentially.
Well, it's all on via.
And Zamla.
I mean, as in, like,
This
you're
is
up
Zamla's plan.
first.
Oh,
So it's
right.
all up on you for, like, actually starting.
And then once all of its saving throws are burned, we will then just cast our 2 polymorphs at it and hope it fails one of those 2 polymorphs. I mean, in actuality, Via can force it to fail one of them, maybe.
Yeah, I'm saving that. Okay, so fly up into the air using normal flight. Get hexed. I'll
Get
tick
hexed,
that
motherfucker.
box. Get hexed, bitch. And can it make me an intelligent? I believe it's intelligence. It is intelligence saving throw.
It can, and you're going to have to believe me because I'm rolling elsewhere. Its int is fucking amazing. Wow. Well, it definitely seemed to fail that, but
Did it
then
get-
chose to pass.
Yep, so that's one legendary resistor down.
It got a
made the right
4.
decision. Yep, that would have failed, and it's going to choose to pass, which is a good thing because that was Mind Sliver, so its saving throws would have received a 1d4 debuff. So it's a good thing it resisted that.
So yeah, it has now noticed
pass
it's
turn.
being attacked and stopped eating the line of people.
Pass turn. I'm hanging around in the back, by the way, like so my positioning is, accurate.
How are we even gonna do, like, feet? Because we're doing it from, like, the bird's eye view perspective.
That close.
I mean,
think
Andrew
it-
said not to think about it too
Yeah,
much.
don't worry about it too much. Like,
Each
I'm-
icon represents an army led by that respected character.
I mean, of all people, pretty much Lumen's the only one, if he was attacking with sword, that it would matter. Apart from, obviously, Graeme's character, who isn't here at the moment.
Via will also, as a free action, just shout, "Attack its mind! Its body is strong, but its mind is weak!"
How fucking dare you!
How fucking dare you!
That is the canonical voice of the Lindworm, what Andrew just did.
Yep.
I mean, it's got
100%.
8 intelligence. It could potentially be able to speak. It has,
8
it has Draconic. It also apparently has... Oh no, you're covered in shit, so all the stuff makes sense to you.
How fucking dare you!
Josephio.
Yeah, I'm gonna magnify gravity it. Please make a con save.
Con save, you say? Oh, that's not gonna be good. What does it need to pass?
16?
It passes.
Fair enough. It still takes
And it
half
still
of its
take half damage.
Yeah. 6. Wow, what a roll.
Yeah, Andrew quickly. Oh no, haven't opened calculator.
And then when it wants to move or do anything, it needs to make a strength save.
Okie dokie.
Why is that a con save? That should be a strength save
I
if it's
don't
against
know.
the pull.
It
think.
genuinely makes no sense that it's a con
Oh no,
save.
wait. Until so any object. Oh no, okay.
I don't know. I guess you're enduring the gravity provided you aren't moving, and then it's a strength save to move. But I
Okay.
still think it should be a strength save.
So on left screen, next up is Intellect Devourer.
Right?
And then it's Newt. There was actually a lot of things before it became Newt.
I'll try to make it small, please.
Small.
Which is a con save. And then I'm aware that's probably one of its bigger stats, but that's what I can do.
What's your save?
15.
It passes.
Passes or chooses to pass? No, you don't have
Passes.
to tell us. Yeah, no.
I will tell you. I just for the fun of it, I'm keeping it secret what it gets, but it is like that was a pass, not a chooses to, and the last one
Okay.
was a pass, not chooses.
And I don't think I have a sensible bonus action since I don't have my thingy right now. My
After those
monk
two,
boost.
I would give you free that you think that constitution-wise it is quite
Good.
durable.
I mean,
assume
it's a
really-
gargantuan
Yeah.
monster. They're normally quite.
I assume it's very strong and very conny.
I was
Very
just going to
conny.
say as well. I was just going to say as well, but I was trying not to be a shit. I love how the diviner like mental problem solver character is like probing its mind and going, "I've found its weakness," and everyone just goes, "Con."
Well, I literally don't have any mind-based things, so
I
that
have
doesn't
okay.
help
mind
much.
things, they just can't target that.
Artificers have hardly anything that target mind things.
Oh, really?
have-
Didn't know that.
I have
Again,
I have,
I was
It
trying
makes
not to be a
sense.
shit. I was trying not to be a shit, but I
But
kind
that's
of caved to temptation.
I have
That's
a
just
ton of
Via.
mind-based things, but they only affect humanoids.
Most of artificer stuff is like magical physics and stuff. So it's all physical, not really mental.
Fair enough. Its dexterity will be shit because it's massive.
Let's have a
True.
look. Yeah,
What do I have with tech saves?
standard dragony.
Guess I could hit it with fireball.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Lumen, can't use Fireball.
It's not immune to that.
My bonfire is deck save.
Oh
guess-
god,
I
fucking-
guess I will
I
just.
love your bonfire. It's so garbage.
I guess I'll just keep hitting it with int and wisdom saves then.
Excuse me, my bonfire is not garbage. Just because everybody avoids it doesn't mean it's garbage.
I know.
I'm gonna
It's hilarious.
read one of these
Everybody avoids
spells.
it, but I love
Don't think
how
I don't think I've hit once with it.
but I love how every time you're like, I cast bonfire again. I'm sure it'll work this time.
Via, it's going to go for you.
No.
Because you're the only one who's technically affected it so far.
I did
Mhm.
I did 3 damage.
You
to
yeah,
it.
you did a tiny amount of damage, but Via hurt its brain.
True.
it didn't even hurt its brain.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
felt me probing.
Fuck me. Does a 29 hit?
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Lizamla.
Does a 25 hit?
Let's say no.
I will.
Please tell me you know shield somehow.
I mean, I do know a shield. Doesn't
Okay.
push it high enough though.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
fair. I mean, to be fair, even if I was blade singing, shield wouldn't put me high enough for it to miss.
Now that shocks me.
I mean, it would make my AC 25.
Ah.
Sure,
If I
I'll take the damage. Roll damage.
If it was then hasted, it would miss.
Okay. You take 23 piercing damage, and you need to make a
Ow.
con save.
23. Yeah, and con save, which I
As-
suck at.
As a fucking massive mouth envelops you.
Jesus. Just 8 via.
Do I think a flash of genius would help with that? Probably not. Probably higher than 10.
Yeah, it
guess-
definitely gets higher.
My guess is its saving throw is probably similar to ours. It's probably like 17 or maybe
Wait.
around there.
You take
Andrew, sorry.
19 poison damage, and yes,
just for reference, when you had the
Well,
Lindworm
the
say
diviner's down already.
the Lindworm.
how much
Oh,
health
are
did
you
you have
eating?
before?
I was on
19 or
full. It
19?
one-shot me.
Wow,
minute,
you're
19 on-
squishy. You are
Jeez.
squishy as all hell.
That's why I was hanging
How
around
much,
in the
how
back.
much damage did you get?
Exactly 41.
Oh.
Well,
And that is my
Oh,
hit
shit.
point maximum.
good news for everyone else, but bad news for
Via?
yeah. Now this is a hard moment as a DM, because what the worm would do is definitely replace one of its next attacks with a swallow.
Uh-huh.
Is
So
that a mechanic it has on its list?
It is.
Oh yeah,
is.
100%.
Oh, fuck.
That is definitely a thing this creature has, which means we're just gonna have to cut it open before it kills Via.
Yeah.
It's fine. The down.
I think it will. I mean, it's a.
I have an idea next turn, but
You
it
should-
relies on Andrew. You know when you had the worm say that thing, does it actually know common, or were you just having a joke? when it was
It
like,
knows.
you what?
It knows Draconic, but because you're covered in the Nightwalker vomit, you do understand all not all languages, but like understand
Oh.
creatures.
I
Can
mean,
it understand us?
Yes.
Okay,
speak-
okay, that's all I need. Yeah, it's
I
fine.
speak Draconic anyway, so it doesn't really matter for me.
Don't worry, I might have an idea that could possibly work next round.
Give me my friend back.
I'm
Not
really
your
like
food.
not
say
sure
it's
if I should do this, because this could probably kill Via.
Oh. Obviously, you've got to play the character, right? Like, it's a thing.
It's
I want
fine.
Via to live.
I know
Well,
that
as
Graeme,
a
when
DM,
he
you
gets
could-
back, can bring Via back.
I mean, I'm back now.
Graeme's back. Via is being swallowed by a lindworm.
I mean, it's,
Has Via been swallowed, or is Via
Uh,
going to be
it
swallowed?
is-
I
They
haven't-
have been bitten. They are down, and the next thing
And
it is
it
doing
makes-
is a gulp.
I have
Yeah.
something that might help her.
Is
on
it
my
doing
turn.
that now before any of us can do anything, or after?
Okay, you know what? You missed your turn, so roll your initiative. You can have a turn and try and do something.
I mean, my turn. I was just gonna heal Via and make them conscious again if that was a possibility.
Yeah,
mean,
I'd
if
let
I-
you do that.
If you,
Guys, I
I
have
mean,
something that might help.
if
like-
if Andrew
I
would
mean, that
allow
might
it, I
buy-
could.
that
Be,
might buy
if
you-
Andrew would allow it, I could make me con save a 22, and I'd still be up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
So, you would have.
I have
Will that
eight.
save you?
My initiative
Yeah,
before
others
I-
can still swallow you.
last.
No, because it'll have me at 8 hit points.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Like
It
most of the swallow
might give-
mechanics just means that you have to be grappled. You don't have to be unconscious.
Yeah, but importantly, it'll give us one more turn to maybe save Via.
Not necessarily. Why would it? If it swallows it, like swallowing is not normally unconscious.
The swallow mechanic, I think, still has to hit. Again.
No, I think you can just be swallowed, but I think the thing is you'll take damage in its stomach, and that will unconscious you, and then you'll take more damage and you'll take failed saves.
Well, no,
and then more
technically,
damage from death.
James is right. At least on this one, the swallow
fair.
is an attack. So you being up potentially could give you a chance to get out of its mouth
Yes, I'm
Fair
on
enough.
8.
Fair enough.
or
Most
hold onto a
swallows-
tooth.
Most of
Yeah.
the swallow things I've seen.
So I've
are-
come in at initiative 4.
Sure,
Yeah, so
but you
Also the-
get a
also the
free
hex
turn
is on.
anyways, even though
The hex is off.
So Via looks like they're in real trouble, right?
Yep,
Andrew,
because she's
you're
still
right.
really hurting.
little bit.
I would like to banish Via.
okay.
Sure.
It's not your
Voluntarily
turn.
fails it.
I have been told I get to do something now,
Alright.
and then I can go back and turn because I had to miss for a stupid phone call.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm being generous
Voluntarily
to
fails.
Graham.
But I'm like,
So
if
am
I
I,
could just
voluntarily
sort of reaction banish Via here, and put Via no longer in the mouth of this creature, because by the time I unbanish Via, it'll probably have moved somewhere else. And
Yeah, that makes
That makes
perfect sense. So what I'm gonna let you do is it's going to waste its swallow attack. So waste one of its attacks. Let's just do the attack roll. Oh. So this is more for you, James. Of like, the swallow attack was a 30 in. So before you're banished, I'm guessing you managed to hold onto a tooth and are like, "Fuck you, you big cunt."
Yeah, because a 13 wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it tries to swallow you.
are you
roars.
willing to leave this plane to get away from being in the mouth of this thing?
Yes.
When it throws its head back in anger, trying to swallow you, you vanish. So you will reappear above where it is.
Cool.
But you can fly, so that's not a big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Cool.
worry, when it gets to my turn soon, I'll bring you back.
See, look at that. Graham instantly coming in clutch with the free turn.
Yeah, only because
Also, cleric
to
hard
Via.
carrying. Also, cleric hard
Okay,
carrying, as
come
we
in,
often
come
do.
back. How is everybody looking? Is anybody else injured?
No,
No one
Via was
has
the
been injured.
first one to get hit.
Okay.
It still
Although
technically
when
has.
Via did get hit,
one
Via
attack.
was like instantly swallowed.
Sorry to ask this, Andrew. Can you reset the turn order?
I can, yes.
Thanks.
My turn order is fucked on my left screen. I forgot to delete the last ones.
Thank you.
Sadly, yeah, it would make sense. For depriving it of its food. Murderthad does a 30 hit.
Unsurprisingly, a 30 hits me.
You take 14 slashing damage.
Ow.
And that is the end of its turn. So it is Zamla's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use Fear. I'm gonna get close enough to it, and I'm gonna try and use Fear Presence on it.
What does that do?
It's a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it gets either charmed or frightened. My choice.
Okay.
And I'm
Wisdom.
gonna use. If it's gonna fail, I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna do Silvery Barbs.
Does 11 pass?
No, that's a failure.
Not a wise boy.
So now it's charmed by me.
It is not charmed by you. It chooses to pass.
Well, that's one down. Oh well.
I mean, I think we've
Ooh, wait a
got
minute.
2 down, which means
Yeah, that's two-
probably
two down.
only has 1 left, because other than the things in the Devil Book, most and like Tiamat,
Yeah. And the
Most
CR30 shit.
most things only
Oh well,
have
that's one
3
down. I
three
guess.
resistances. So it's probably only got one left.
For a split second, it gives you kissy eyes, and then like shakes its head and snaps out of it, angry at the loss of food.
Okay, then let's see what else I can do. Then that was an action. Wait a minute.
I think the best thing I can do is like probably fireball it.
Okay,
Sure.
well, I'm going to flip it off and then bonus action Misty Step about 30 feet away.
Okay, so you're outside of like its melee range.
Yeah, and then use my movement to make up like whatever, and I end my turn. Wow, Zamla's fucking fast on that horse.
Yes. Would Misty Step leave your horse behind?
I would Misty Step, but then the horse that can run like fucking like 100 feet would just get up to me like immediately.
Yeah.
And like, bitch, you left me behind.
I just find that really funny. It's like, bitch, I'm out, and the horse is like, you fuck. All right, Murdertha, it's your
Horse can
actual
take care of itself.
first go. You just got a free one.
And it's in my face.
It is very. There is a very big claw, and it bonked you on the head.
If you can hit it with any kind of mental-based saving throw, it'll probably fail.
Mental saving throws.
Like
That's
int, wisdom, charisma, any of them.
We know it has 8 int, so it's taking like a -1 against that.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Next
it
best
doesn't
probably
separate.
Dex.
I will be honest. My wisdom's first things first. Veer, you're back in the air.
Cool.
Poof! You're covered a bit in slobber,
wings.
but you're safe.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians to try and like slow it down.
Okay. Which one? Spirit Guardians again?
Uh,
That's the
Summons
aura,
The
Spiritual
swirly
JoJo
one.
that start beating things up.
Okay.
and I believe it's a wisdom save.
yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
A bunch of spectral half dragons appear around him and start kicking the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Does that go at the start of their turn or when you first activate
When it appears, and then at the start of their turn.
Okay, thank you.
It's
So-
whenever it's whenever they enter it.
Yeah, and
then-
obviously you've entered it on the first one.
Yeah,
And you said it was a wisdom save?
yeah, wisdom save.
Oh god. What does it have to get?
It has to beat 17 or better.
It doesn't seem to have been fully affected. Does it do half damage?
Yeah, it does half damage, so it does half of 25.
He currently doing the JoJo punchy right now.
So somehow it wisely avoids some of the damage of the thing that spins round like a circle of blades.
At least that's consistent damage over time.
Oh, that's all I can do.
Via.
I take it I'm within like attacking range.
Yeah, you're like. Let's say you're like 20 feet away from where its head is.
So I'm not within reach. Or like if I moved.
Oh yeah,
then
if
it
you
would-
if you moved, you'd be within reach.
Oh,
Also, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna assume you start flying.
yeah.
Just wanted to check. Although
Uh-huh.
technically, if you didn't mind a little bit of damage, that would get you right to the head straight away. Falling's weird in D&D. So yes, you're in range, one way or another.
You do fall instantly.
Essentially, you're out of the range of it getting an attack if you try to run away, but close enough that you can attack.
Yeah, well, all my stuff's ranged, like much longer range than 20 foot.
Hit it with some more saving throws.
Save those throws.
No, give it a mind sliver.
Okay,
I mean, mean,
Like,
I
I
have
might
great,
still die. I might still die, but I'll do the fun thing.
I found a great spell for my next turn.
Yeah, let's see if it can work its way out of this one, as Via, like, as she like pops back in, she's like gritting her teeth and clenches her fist, like, "Fucking asshole!" Boom! Starry transformation, and as she does, a wave of like sapphire blue glittering butterflies irradiate out of her wings and engulf the thing. Charisma saving throw.
Oh, charisma.
As I cast butterfly effect, which I shall bring up.
Well, it's
On the
only got a
thing.
+1, but it did get a nat 20. I'm guessing 21 beats.
What does it do on half? I think it just straight up saves on half.
Yeah, save a suck.
Good news though.
Yeah. I could make it fail, but then it's just gonna
No,
legendary resist out
save
of it.
to make it fail for polymorph.
Good news though,
Fine.
Murdifer. It stopped paying attention to you because of all of the butterflies.
All of the
Fine.
butterflies pictured here. These are the weirdest butterflies I've ever seen.
Yeah, those white butterflies that look like seagulls.
And then, yeah, homebrew spell pops off and then does nothing. Does it get nothing on half? Nope.
Nope.
Shit. Oh well. Story form's gonna be chalice form, by the way, and pass turn.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Where the 12.5
Wisdom
there?
save.
Wisdom save. You wanted to do a wisdom save?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna pass.
It succeeded. Did it
Yeah.
be a six? Fuck.
It got a
Well-
19.
Nothing happens.
It just starts rolling fire.
What were
Yeah,
you
no.
casting?
I was casting Tasha's hideous laughter.
So,
So it was going to become incapacitated and not be able to stand up, which would mean it would fall into lava.
it does not lol, sadly.
It doesn't appreciate Lumen's hilarious joke.
It was a pretty funny
It
joke.
has no
though.
humor.
True.
So that means it's not Newt's turn because I clicked twice. It's Newt's turn again.
I move a bit further away from people and try to get its attention by doing something that I've only done once before, opening my faceplate and blasting it with radiant energy. With a dex save, please.
Okay. Dex. Oh god. Oh, what is your save?
That's a good question. It's not my spell DC. It's 13.
Ah. It passes.
Oh no. I think it doesn't even take half from Radiant Breath. Oh no, it does.
Oh, I was hoping that no one was gonna get to do anything this round.
That's what's the half of 13?
6.
6.5, so 7. I guess.
7. I always
Depending
forget
on
if it's
you run down.
up or down. I always go up to be generous. And then I just typed in 6, so I'm gonna have to -1.
Does anybody look particularly hurt?
Yes, me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Via looks
Via's
quite
on, like,
crunched.
Via's bleeding.
Okay. Guess any little thing helps. So I'll healing
She's in a
her.
story form right now, which means the blood is glowing.
At least it looks pretty. Well,
Oh my
she
god,
like.
Via, you're glowing so much.
It's
Is
coming
that
out of you.
supposed to happen?
She doesn't
No!
respond. She doesn't respond.
She's
I'm
just
not-
face
Yeah.
planted on the floor.
You get 9 healing, I guess.
Yay, thank you.
Hey,
Via, I
better
didn't
than
know the
0.
glowing was supposed to fall off you that much.
Didn't know what was.
The glowing was supposed to fall off you that much in
It's-
reference
yeah,
to your blood
it's
pouring out of
dripping.
your body.
Very
You're
drippy.
losing your light. You're losing your light.
It's not this form.
Felix is like, Via, it looks like you've sprung a leak.
Shut up.
You're alright. Felix should have a quick go to defend you. Where's
Throw a
that?
stone at it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Even though they've actually got a good attack now.
You got a
One.
one.
Look at that one, Andrew.
Ah, you did it.
One.
Nice. I didn't even have to do it. Oh, good boy.
It's just like, it's the and the stone just doesn't even get anywhere near the
Stone
thing.
lands here. The other side of the building.
Oh,
And then they
bless
curl
him.
up in a ball and cry.
Bless him.
So... Worm?
Make a wisdom save.
Ah, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Oh. Does a 12 pass?
No.
Well, it remembers your thing hurt a bit, so it's gonna choose to pass.
So it takes 14 damage.
And with that, Via will shout. Via will shout.
Everyone get it with
His
polygon.
defenses should be low enough now.
By the way, somebody
It's
take my
what?
silvery barbs for an attack.
Its defenses should be low enough now.
It's got rid of its legendary resistances. What?
To-
The hell's a legendary resistance?
It's weakening.
It's no longer cool enough to say no.
You notice it pulls out a chalkboard and crosses out another one. It's like, I can say there was only 3 things and they're all crossed
I don't know,
out.
just those half dragons are really like thrusting in its face and causing it real harm.
Ooh my. Phrasing.
I mean, that's what they're doing.
I didn't tell them to do that. I don't know why they're doing that.
Magic just is weird sometimes.
Sure you didn't.
Is that everything from you?
It's not my turn. It's your turn.
You know what, Graeme? You're right.
You just had to do that effect at the beginning of the turn. There's nothing in, like.
You are so right, Graeme. You know what? I'm gonna give you an inspiration for that.
I already have inspiration.
You've got another one.
Okay, I'll write it somewhere. I think I have 6. I think I have 6 total inspirations that I've not used yet.
Ooh. They'll be good for something you really need to pass.
Wait, when I get to 10, can I like turn it in for something cool?
Yeah.
I think I have 2.
Just an instant success at anything.
I don't think I'd give that, but I might give you a divine intervention.
Sick.
I tried to become God.
Sadly,
I
my divine
won!
intervention in this world you've told me is terrible, and I shouldn't go for it.
Can
I mean,
I
that's
throw
fair.
10 in for some like character progression?
Ugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna give him what he wants. Newt, you didn't hit it, but it noticed the big beam. So it's gonna go for you. Nom. Does 19 hit? Christian?
New?
What? Sorry, I missed that one.
Does a 19 hit you?
Oh yes.
Your distraction worked. It's looking directly at you and goes, nom. You take 27 bitey damage. And
Ouch.
make me a con save.
I am reasonably good. Not those. No, no.
You're reasonably
just-
good.
Hey,
Not
you know, come Zamla used silver barbs before. Did he give anyone advantage with that?
No, he said before someone can have it.
Has anyone used it? Because I didn't.
No, not yet.
I mean, no one really wants to be making attacks, right?
It's just advantage on attack rolls,
advantage.
right?
The advantage from silver barbs is for anything.
Oh, can I use it then?
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was for an attack.
That is a lot nicer.
Me too. I'm quickly reading this.
Yeah, I'm rereading it. I'm sure it's for anything.
Yeah. Next attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
Oh, cool.
So you got it. Yeah, I was sure it was for anything.
Shit, so what? The con.
It was a you got a
Can't save on
19.
Okay, so you save on that. I was going to ask, are you resistant or immune to poison? Because you're machine.
That is a good question. Spontaneously, I would say yes, but let me double check. Should be somewhere. Blah blah blah. Advantage on saving throws against being poisoned. I'm resistant to poison damage.
Okay,
So
so you would have got another roll anyways.
Oh, okay.
and you take water damage from this.
So it was 14 damage, so half and then half again.
So 4.
3.
Yeah, 4.
It's
Or if we
rounded down.
always round up, then
Yeah, it's easier to
Yeah.
just always.
Ah, fair enough. Damage is just normally rounded down.
Yeah, I can never remember how that works, so I just do always on everything.
Fair enough.
You have also been grappled.
I thought that was the whole resist. Why
No,
I did a
No, the
save.
the con save was against the poison. If the bite hits, that's what grapples you.
Oh. Okay.
Which means it probably swallows you now. Or tries to.
Yeah. Fuck me. So
Do I have reaction things? No, I don't.
does 28 hit?
No.
Down he goes.
Are you huge or smaller?
I am very small.
Hmm.
Extremely swallowable.
Oh, backup character.
I am small and swallowable.
You take 19 piercing damage. I feel like that shouldn't be piercing. I feel like that should be bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Maybe its stomach is made of knives.
I
Maybe.
mean, its mouth looks like it's made of knives.
But yeah, so you
It might be the same all the way down.
I mean, you're not potentially wrong. Who
It's
knows
te-
what the
it-
fuck's in there?
Tongue looks like
Don't
it has
wanna
a knife
know.
on it.
It's still up.
Yeah, 19 piercing, and you have been swallowed. You are blind and restrained.
What happens when we turn it into a rat now?
There's
What?
a very large that the rat quickly explodes.
Because, like, if we turn it into a rat now, Newt's still gonna be inside it and it just dies, right? But then it becomes a big monster again.
Well, the issue is the way it dies would be like being like ripped apart, and then does it like recondense back into a thing?
Or
I
does
think-
it like reform back into its original form but in two pieces?
That feels like
And that
that
is just
should-
reform around me. So
I think it just reforms around Newt. I think it swallowing Newt has actually just screwed our plan massively.
I mean, Newt is going to be dead very soon.
Wait, you guys had a
so
plan?
You can just kill it.
We can just wait until Newt's dead. Oh, that's so
We haven't been
awful.
doing enough damage to kill it so far.
No, but I
Granted.
mean, if you can just follow your plan, Newt will be dead in very short.
In a very
No, but
short.
we don't want to voluntarily throw you away.
Yeah, but you probably also won't do enough damage, like, to for it to regurgitate me.
Upside,
I don't see many chances.
it only got
If the
a
Linflin
30
takes
in.
40 damage or more,
I'll give it my best.
Yeah, it only got a 13 on its claw attack, so I don't think that even can hit anyone.
No.
So it doesn't get an extra thing. It's weird how it also has legendary actions that I've just not been taking.
That is odd.
It also has a
It's not that legendary.
it has a burrow speed, which is horrible.
I mean, currently it's floating over lava.
Yeah.
So I don't think it can burrow at the moment.
Moving
I mean, it can,
10
but it
feet at
will-
a time.
It can burrow into lava if it wants to.
Yeah. It's not gonna do that. It's gonna end its turn. Let's just say it attacked Murdertha and then misses.
Cool. Samler.
Dumb
Don't
question.
go for it because it will just.
Dumb question. Did it
No.
have to go away from me to go attack?
Not
Yeah.
away, no. It just had to like essentially rotate.
Okay, so it didn't leave my area and then come back at me.
No,
No, it's not.
Damn it.
it has a big area.
It does.
It's a chunky boy. So yeah, Zamla, you are aware that your friends have essentially said it has no saving throws left, but you also know one of your friends is in Lebelly.
Okay.
So, if you polymorph it, the
Okay,
friend
I
still
know.
To
blows.
polymorph it into a bigger animal than Newt, but one that's
So-
not angry.
Hypothetically, can my familiar fly into its mouth and rescue who's inside?
It can fly into the mouth and die.
You're not the DM, be quiet.
True.
I mean,
said
if
be
you
quiet.
can fly, if you can fly, and then you can deliver a touch spell that could save me. Yeah, maybe.
You know what? I'm gonna. If you do that, something good will happen. I'm not. That's all I'll tell you.
If I roll near perfectly on a fireball, I can deal 40 damage to it.
Okay, so
If it's not resistant to fire.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, what spell would be good? Like, what would be the best one for your current situation?
I mean, just at this point, we have to kill it so fast that it can't kill Newt. So your biggest damage dealing thing.
Ah, shit.
Damage?
Fuck. Okay, let's think.
Oh wait.
What?
No, I'm just thinking of all the strategies. I'm considering other avenues to try and save Newt.
Tries to legendary attack using Burrowing Rush. Tries to go under the lava and go, ow, ow, ow. Idiots.
Honestly, the best thing I can do is, like, prepare an action at this point.
Are you doing what you said with the familiar thing?
Like, casting a spell, like, but what spell for a touch attack? Like,
I don't mean just like a touch attack. I just mean, are you sending it in the stomach to help?
yeah, I guess.
Because that's what makes a difference.
Yeah, it's gonna go in there to help.
Alright, well, it's definitely dead, but for this turn, something good happens.
Okay, and I guess I prepare my polymorph for once our ally is out of the mouth, I guess.
Yeah? You could like
Yeah.
hold your action on polymorph.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So that means it is Meredith's turn.
I would like to move so that it is not in range of my thing, and then move back to it's in range again, so I have to take my do a wisdom save.
Okay, I just wanted to put Newton its belly.
Num 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 num.
Wisdom save. It got a 5.
Oh, that's a real bad one. 16. And then I'm gonna try and get close enough to inflict wounds on it.
Okay. 11.
I miss.
Yeah. Quick question. What's a turn and what's a round? Just to help Andrew brain.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is the end of the round.
Every
It's
every
the last-
person's set
when
of
I-
actions is a turn. The round is when everybody has done their
Okay.
their turns.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the round is just ending.
Okay, so you saw when it was hit by the spinny blades of death dragons, it kind of looked kind of vomity, but like managed to resist. Anyone can make an intelligence check on that.
what,
Yeah, I
like
think if we
Arcana
hit
or
it
nature
hard
or
enough,
something.
I mean, like flat intelligence,
Uh,
or like Arcana or nature, or.
I mean, I guess it would be either flat intelligence or nature.
They're the same for me. So I'll roll it.
Not bad.
I'll
Better than not bad.
think.
Actually, that's the same because I don't have the guidance on because we're mid-combat. So
Ah.
it's 18.
I mean, 18 for both is fine. You reckon whatever the fuck you don't know what Zamla did? It looked like they threw something in its mouth, but it's like it's setting off its gag reflex, so it might be much easier damage-wise to get it to spit someone out.
I mean, I think that might be the only way I can actually
Yeah.
Zamla.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
In mechanical terms, the damage you need to do is halved.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a strategy that might be able to deal with
Same.
it.
Same.
I've just done a test roll that Andrew said.
Ah, just for me.
Yeah. And just to see what the damage is roughly like, and it is enough. So I'm like,
I like
this
the middle damage type.
yes, it's a lot.
Okay, so
Is it damage from the outside that makes him regurgitate as well?
Yes.
it's not meant to be, but I'm letting it be.
Oh, fair enough.
It does technically say
Yeah.
it from the swallowed creature, but
Oh.
I did specifically
Yeah.
say that Zamla sending the familiar in as a sacrifice does a good thing. So it's because he did that.
Okay.
The familiars need to unionize.
I've got Find Familiar and I already have like a start block available, but I just haven't summoned it yet because I found that it costs money.
Not money.
No, we don't have any of that as it is.
So Murdertha, what do? Now it is your turn.
He tried to
My
inflict
turn
wounds.
is over.
Thank you. Fuck me. Why am I doing so bad with you specifically, Graeme?
Like my turn ended and then you did some
Look,
stuff. and
you
then
know
came
what?
back and asked my turn
Fucking
again.
VR, have a go. Go on. Go at it.
I'm going to. Why didn't it prompt me? It didn't prompt me to upcast it. What the fuck? Okay, this is at the lowest level, but I'll roll extra d6s if 22 hits.
22 does hit. Yeah, I thought it did.
Okay. For some reason it cast it at its lowest level, but I wanted to cast it at like 4th level, so I'll roll another 3d6 after this. Bop. Oh wait, no, now it's doing it. Bop. Do it this way. 21 damage. Radiant. Ignore the 6 necrotic.
That
because
is the exact
I
amount.
still have Hex ticked.
Do it. I'm gonna ask.
So yeah, just fucking me. Get involved. Boom.
I mean, great, that means I don't have to use this way more costly strategy.
No, I'm going to
Legally distinct for copyright reasons.
gonna ask
That's why I shouted guiding
Christian.
bolt.
Christian, do I be nice to you, or do I stick to the rules?
I'd say stick to the rules, but
Okay.
You should always be nice.
No, I asked the player. It was their choice. Because in the rules, it now needs to make an 18 con save. Or it spits you out.
Can't it just go ow? and just,
Got a
like,
14! With a plus
Nice.
10!
Oh my god, I don't have to do the thing. That's amazing.
Patooey! You get spat out.
they take falling damage from getting spat out.
Did someone ready a polymorph earlier?
Yes. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, Zamla did.
You take 5 falling damage.
Okay, I'm unconscious.
No!
No.
I mean,
Did I get spit into the lava or
No,
onto the
yeah,
ground?
into the lava, you're dead.
Can I cast Featherfall on him as a reaction?
No, because that's a waste
Okay.
for 5 hit points.
Oh,
But he
good.
won't be
You,
unconscious.
he slowly falls into the lava.
I mean, realistically, you actually
actually
probably
managed to die before actually hitting the lava.
you probably actually would take a lot more fall damage. If you want to do the reaction thing, yes, you can.
Sure, I'll feather fall so you don't fall unconscious.
Okay.
Oh.
You get spat out quite high into the air thinking about it. And they're like, wait a minute, I can't fly.
I would have just used my alchemic jug and just poured acid into his stomach when it was my turn. Or poison. Not sure.
But you're out and you're covered in a different kind of stomach shit.
I scrape some off and put it into a flask.
Nice.
That's a very you move.
I'm guessing that was everything from Via.
Kamehameha guiding bolts laser beam to the face.
Which worked very well.
And pass turn.
At which
Lumen.
point, Zamla.
Yeah,
Polymorph?
Lumen, it becomes your turn. Zamla, you can activate your polymorph now if you wish.
Okay then, I guess I'm gonna activate polymorph. It's a DC 16. Let's see if it.
What is it?
Is it wisdom? I think?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Everything's wisdom.
Is it wisdom? For some reason in my head, I
Yes,
think it's
it's
charisma.
It's
It's
wisdom.
wisdom
It
for
is wisdom.
polymorph.
Banishment's charisma.
Ooh, that's a spicy 6.
It is now something else that you choose.
Lots of.
Yeah, so what do you choose?
Okay. What a rotting, withering worm! You really deserve a form more befitting of you. And I turn the big
Turn it
worm
into-
into a normal-sized worm.
Wait, you should turn it into something that can fly, or it immediately falls into lava.
No, worm it is.
Why would I? I'm not going to turn it into a pigeon. Oh, look, it's flying away. Shit.
Alright, bye.
You have
Right,
someone who's flying who
Yeah.
can just go and nab it.
I'm going to
Owls are
say,
literally predatory birds. Via would like clasp her claws around it and get a hold of it.
What if Via instincts swallows it? Oh shit!
Don't worry, she's not. Don't worry, she's not going to.
Lumen, you do have your reaction back.
Oh, sure, I could feather fall it.
Wait, what if she her instincts are like Via? It tried to eat you. You know what you must do.
Let's see
Essentially,
how you like it.
Lumen,
Wait, oh shit, bad idea.
your choice is Featherfall or Via has to make a check to grab it.
I will feather fall the worm.
Via, you can fly down and easily grab the worm.
Excellent.
That image of just I cast Featherfall on the worm. It's just,
No,
that
let me
worm-
fall in the lava!
It's just,
Alright, let's take it to the portal and instantly kill it.
it's just it's like the same image of saving drowning insects from a swimming pool or something.
Just so drops out of the story form. Just so you guys know, because I had to draw on a lot of the power that the stars grant me in order to not die to that immediately. Looks at the worm in a fuck you kind of manner. I may well need some help to get this portal open.
I will
Speaking
help.
of cure wounds, the newt.
What kind of help? Oh, you don't have to. I can heal myself, thank you.
Oh, I
okay.
thought you were unconscious. I was just trying to get you conscious
No,
again.
No,
featherfalled
they
you
featherfalled
so
me.
it didn't unconscious. A
Okay.
spell slot is worth not having an unconscious friend.
Okay, you're up. I don't know how I'd phrase this in in-game terms, but
We will help
help
you
action,
stabilize-
action, guidance, flash of genius from the newt.
Yeah,
stuff
I'll,
like
yeah.
that.
I'll give you help. Newt will give you guidance, and Newt can flash of genius you.
I'll give you guidance.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Even-
going to need when I get to the portal
Yeah,
for that
Lumen
check,
help,
because
Newt flash of
Via
genius.
was holding on to that nat 20 to bust the portal open.
Might have
But
the guidance.
if I can push the roll high enough, it'll be fine.
Give me
I
the
mean, you
roll
have
now.
advantage and at least a +6
Okay.
on top of whatever you have
The,
normally.
like I know there's things that have to happen because you have to get your slaves, but it's basically gonna be slaves then straight to portal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an Arcana check.
I mean, my assumption is our slaves are like just behind us, guarded by the Guardian.
Yeah.
Arcana with borrowed knowledge plus advantage from help plus. Are you allowing us to stack 2 guidances, DM?
Well, don't need to stack 2. You get that and get in a Flash of Genius, right?
Yeah, you get a plus 4.
we can only do
I
one.
I haven't said the Flash of Genius yet.
Well, I'm just saying because we can only do 1.
I'll say off
Yeah, but if
generous
2
I'm
different
feeling.
people are casting it, if 2 different people are casting it,
Technically, no.
I mean, rules is written. The way that works is
Only
the
one
most
goes
recent
off.
One overrides
Okay.
Yeah.
the previous.
Like
So-
same bonus from the same. From
I
the
think he
same
gave us the
bonus.
one earlier because we both
Borrowed
managed to say it
knowledge.
exactly at the same time.
borrowed knowledge, advantage from help, guidance, Flash of Genius.
Don't
forgetting
get a nat
anything?
1.
I mean, I'm going to expend my other wild shape to go into Story Transformation Dragon, because that will allow me to take any roll that is a 9 or less and turn it into a 10.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be very hard to fail this check.
So don't fail.
17, that's an 18, plus the D4, plus, what's Flash of Genius, a plus 6?
+5.
Well, that passes then.
You came very close without the Flash of Genius to not getting it. But yes,
But that's teamwork.
fucking
Zam, Zamla did the polymorph for the thing. Via opens the portal. Lumen is like smart magic boy. Gives the help. Artificer gives the Flash of Genius. The cleric gives the Murdertha. The cleric gives the guidance. Everybody pulled together and open this portal, and we can yeet this bloody lindworm through and shred it.
And you're right. The
Throws it
best
through.
party member will throw the worm through.
Felix.
It hits the portal.
Yeah,
think a portal
12
has
is
to be
good enough to hit the
DC1.
portal.
Yeah.
And you just see Felix gulping after he ate the worm, and then he explodes. Because
No
the
wait,
worm-
like no wait. You throw the worm towards the portal, and inconveniently, a pigeon swoops in the way, and grabs the worm, and flies off with it. I'm like, oh shit, that's going to be some other city's problem, but not ours.
Damn you, nether pigeon!
that
Whatever, like, we get to,
that
like the
pigeon is gonna have such a bad day.
we get to the final boss. We're about to fight it, and then like the lindworm finally returns to its form and just like falls on the boss, like Wizard of Oz style, like the house and the witch.
Okay, so as the very last thing, I have good news and bad news. Good news, your plan went off without a hitch, except for the fact that you used a blender without a lid on it.
So there's bits
There's a bunch
everywhere.
of
So-
lindworms
It,
shoot out of the portal at us.
you
There's a
get
million bits.
yeah you essentially get like
Wait.
a tsunami of blended lindworm.
Shit, we threw it in the blender dimension from
Oh,
Rick and
God.
Morty.
So all of you are covered head to toe.
Okay, now
Prestidigitation.
That's not
What does it
enough.
taste like?
Vegetation.
I keep doing it.
What does it taste like?
slaves.
Are you
round up
trying
and-
blood or meat? Because there'd still be tiny
yeah.
bits of meat.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
there
that's
any
it.
usable monster parts?
There'd be very little, but yes.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to find scales and things.
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
scoop up. some.
Scale and teeth and whatnot.
You guys see like a small slurry covered humanoid figure walking around, and Zamla's are just like, oh, there's my unseen servant.
True, it's not unseen. It's very visible. I hate life.
I just resummon my familiar. Hey guys, what's up? What the fuck happened?
I'm imagining that Murdertha does the Scooby-Doo licking ice cream off himself or whatever it was thing. Just completely clean.
Oh god, that
I
made me
just
sick.
like to imagine that there were actually tons of invisible things nearby that are like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of
Oh
invisible
no, we've
stalkers.
been rumbled.
But yes, that's where we'll end it for today. Before you step through the portal, Christian, you can pop off now. If you want, I can just quickly do the slaves now.
Do we level up?
We did take down a lindworm.
we better
technically.
fucking level
a,
up.
a CR14
Better
creature
fucking.
No.
Also, we saved a lot of people.
and saved a lot of people.
Wait, who did we save?
A lot of gnomes.
Oh, they don't
I mean,
count as people.
All of the people
And a lot
that
of other
Cam was
races.
going to feed to the Lindworm were saved.
all
You
fake
know what? I'm in a
people.
good mood, so yes.
Hell yeah.
There are some of them
Mainly
I
because
do
I
like.
was
to watch.
to
That's
level
the
up.
most important. We saved
Yay.
the crying baby turtle.
True. I was just impressed that you thought of the best way of killing the lindworm. So yeah, you get a level up.
Also,
Yay.
this is like the first combat we've had in literally ages.
True.
And it was a fucking lindworm,
Okay, I'm gonna
which
have
was
that
a
off.
lot stronger than I gave it credit for.
Yeah.
Me
Okie
too.
dokie.
I'll see you
Goodbye
next
to
time.
the both of you.
Right.
Boy.
Bye.
Joseph, you can open the slave sheet. Cause you're gonna have to write down what you get. First,
I have.
numero uno.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not gonna remember these, so I'm gonna 1.
I
You
have my allies and organizations tab open.
you found a female Kenku.
Yep.
Kenkus are crows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crows
Vi-
who mimic speech that they hear.
Yeah. Just because of something I learned about owls recently, Via is just keep that away from me. Because
Also,
the thing that I learned that crows and owls, even if a crow has never seen an owl before and an owl has never seen a crow before, they still have an inbuilt into their genetics hatred of each other.
Also,
oh.
yeah, Lumen looks especially thankful to you for no well-explained reason.
To who?
To Via
Okay.
specifically.
I'm off now too.
All right.
I'll see you guys later.
See you guys later.
Wait.
See you guys? No, see
Bye.
you later. Just
Yes.
I
Oh,
leave.
multiple people.
Joseph, can you put in brackets next to the Kenku that it does have 1 level of Warlock?
Okay.
The Ghost Warlock, or whatever the fuck that is.
Do you mean the undead
Yeah.
or undying?
Yeah,
The cool one or the shit one?
it doesn't matter. It's a
Undead being the cool one.
It's got Ghost Crow.
It's called Ghost Crow.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
S tier.
Amazing.
Next one is another female. It's a Scourge ASMR.
Okay.
Scourge ASMR.
And it's female. Cool.
Let's give. It doesn't say the genders. I'm just making them off the top of my head. Let's say that this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
is a male Githyanki who is pissed to fuck that they're your slave.
I mean, I'm just writing F and then
It's-
M after
Yeah.
whatever you tell me, so you know.
It's male Lysel.
Yeah.
It's male Lysel. Is he as horny as actual Lysel?
Oh, you'll have to wait and find out. You really hope not, though.
Line of dialogue with us. Let's fuck.
Hey, you just killed a lindworm. Let's fuck.
I mean, Lysel literally is the person you speed run fastest to have sex with. You can have sex with her within 5 minutes of the game starting.
Next one,
Yeah,
male
I
hobgoblin.
found that out.
It's Boblin the hobgoblin.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Male hill dwarf.
Cool.
Female high elf.
Yep.
Male Lightfoot halfling who looks just like Frodo.
Yep. Wait, I
Ooh.
need to write in brackets, Frodo.
Oh god, I'm gonna
Yeah,
help you
Frodo's
out, Joseph. Yeah, that's an important detail. I'm gonna post this into the Discord so you can copy it, because you're not gonna spell this off the top of your head. Because the next one's a snoovniblim. A sniffriblim.
Which
Sniff
is
Neblin.
a deep gnome, is that right?
Yeah. Oh,
Male or
excellent. He did find a replacement gnome.
Yeah, Snurf Neblin. I can't believe you guys have never pronounced Snurf Neblin.
Sniffniblin. I think
No
I
problem.
have. It's just weird that it's an SV.
So,
Zwerfneblin.
is it a f or a m?
I mean, I posted it in the Discord so you can see.
Yeah, but no, is it a?
Oh,
male or
right.
female?
It's a f.
It's a female.
Ooh, I know that Aarakocra. Nah, this one's not plucked, but this one is a male.
M.
M.
Got it.
What would do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A female firebolg, a furbolg, because it's not fire at all.
I thought you said fireball for a second. I was like, we found this universe's version
Yeah,
of
we
fireball.
found fireball.
And it's a woman.
It's a
It's
whammon.
fireball. It's fireball, but a woman. What? Sorry. Ramen.
No, I'm saying yes, it is a whammon.
Mhm.
So yeah, female furbolg.
Fireball.
Female wood half elf.
Is it Sonia?
No, she's not wood.
What is she half?
I don't
Half elf?
remember.
Oh,
She's
you
half
mean
elf, but I
half.
don't know which elf she is half of. I assumed maybe high,
Maybe.
because they're the magic-y ones.
Yeah.
Or astral, even though I don't think
I mean,
the
it
book came out at the time.
No,
Yeah,
she
I don't think
definitely
she
wasn't
is
out.
Astral, because it wasn't out yet, so she definitely won't be astral. I don't think she's drow.
I think it was high. A male satyr.
Ooh,
That
fairy creature.
that one was actually like would have been very expensive. So we probably got a good deal on that one. Ooh. A unknown changeling.
Because it would be unknown.
Yeah. You do not know what their base gender is.
I've just put N/A.
Yeah. Not applicable. Wait a minute.
Because
What?
it isn't, because the gender is whatever the fuck they currently are. Which can include nothing if they're the
13.
right thing.
Okay, 1 to 14, which is a male rock gnome who has a mohawk because he's a rock gnome. Ha 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 ha.
Mhm.
And then the last two are a female beast-hide shifter.
What? 1 second.
The beast-hide shifter essentially is Luna.
Uh-huh.
And then what did I say the furbolg was?
Female.
It's another female and it's their sibling.
Oh, we've saved sisters.
Yeah. And that should be the 16.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of friends.
And some pretty rare ones.
Yeah. And 46 gnomes, 37 E-split male to female.
So
Mostly
many
women.
gnomes.
Some men.
But yeah, we can quickly go over that list with everyone else at the start of next time. It's just while I had the tab open, I may as well use it.
Yeah.
And I will now end. Graeme thinks this is a dream. He is so wrong. He wishes it was a dream. But
Oh, but Steve 2 will be a great iconic title for next time.
true. The search for Steve 2.